What's up, YouTube? This is Bait here, back again with my black and white walkthrough. Episode 45, and in the previous episode we went to the giant chasm and we met Kyurem, and this time we are going to capture it. But do you know what, guys, what really sucks? Well, let's meet this Kyurem guy first, and I'll tell you. Haram! Do you guys know what really sucks? When you record a live commentary, and then you notice that your mic was off. And that is exactly what happened to me, unfortunately, so I will need to do post-commentary this time, which is kinda boring, but that is really the only option that I have right now. But, cause yeah, I just recorded this, and then I noticed my mic was off, and I was like, fuck, and then I even saved my game before I noticed it. But yeah, I will do this post-commentary this one time, but you know, it's just capturing Kyurem, so it's not really like that big of a deal. And Kyurem here is kinda, he's giving us chances actually. He used Endeavor and then Impression, which really don't do anything, and Endeavor again, so he's wasting his power points on Endeavor, which is pretty good, because we really need to get this thing low on hit points. And there, finally, I got the Parahax with my Zebraika Spark. Because yeah, like I mentioned, I don't have any status-inducing moves. Paralyze is pretty much like the best thing you can have, because it doesn't give the opposing Pokemon any residual damage. It just gives the status, which makes it easier to capture. Of course, I guess Sleep would be better, but I usually just use Parahax, because you know, it's the, I think it's the best status that you can have, because it's there the whole time, and you might get some Parahax, and usually for me it works out the best, and you don't have to status them again, because they're paralyzed for the rest of the game. Unless they have some random move like Heal Bell, but Kyurem here doesn't have it, because Kyurem's move pool sucks, right, Kyurem? Yeah, that figures. But finally, he it does kill off my Zebraika, so it gets owned once again. Not really a big surprise right there. So I'm gonna send out Scruffy here, Mr. Scruffy, Detective Scruffy, for the Intimidate, which in this case doesn't really do anything. I don't know if it like helps me to capture that thing if I lower its stats even more. And there I even got a defense drop, and that thing gets paralyzed. So Scruffy is doing pretty nice hacking here, gotta say. But I think I'm just gonna go with another crunch, even though after the defense drop it should not KO. And it doesn't. He just barely lives, but now he's gonna use Endeavor. So that's pretty interesting that they gave Kyurem Endeavor for this kind of situation. It can kind of fuck up with your pokes, because you know, you need to have it on low HP, and then it's gonna just Endeavor you. But now that I don't have any moves to really hit this thing anymore, I'm gonna start throwing some Pokeballs. So let's go Pokeball number 1. Let's see how many tries this is going to take. And it didn't even stay there for one turn, because it knocked itself out there right off the bat. And oh god, doing post-commentary is really boring, but I'm really sorry, guys. Next time, I think, next time when we come back with more black and white, I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna put my mic on, and then possibly, you guys can actually leave some comments. Again, what would you like me to do? Some people last time when I asked suggested that I could do this Royal Unova. I think that's the freaking huge boat, like SSN in Gen 4 and so on. Gen 1 and yeah. But it's the big boat, and there's lots of trainers and stuff, and I guess I could do that. And then there's apparently, I think there's if you go to west, I think if you go to west from Undella Town, there's some underwater ruins that you can go into and explore with dive, which is pretty interesting. They made a dive a hidden machine again in this gen, which is pretty cool. So you can do diving there and explore the ruins. Don't really know what's I don't think there's any legendary Pokemon or anything there, but you know, that might be interesting to do. Explore that place a bit, and then possibly, you know, save that Pokemon League for the last, and then I could also, you know, capture more legendary Pokemon besides Kyurem here. Kyurem is pretty much taking down my pokes. My game plan was here just to, you know, sack all of my guys basically, and now I sent out my little polar bear, hopefully getting off one hit, possibly, if he doesn't use Dragon Balls or Glaciate, whatever that move is called right off the bat. So I think I'll go with the Icy Wind here just in a second. Let's see. Why am I taking so long? I bet I was rambling about something stupid. But he's gonna use Endeavor. And it shows that he has 27 HP left, which is pretty cool. And I bet that just did like 1 HP. So now he has like a 26 and his speed is lowered, but he is still able to outspeed me, cause yeah, this is level, what level this is? 16 only. So not even after the paralyze and speed drop, I cannot outspeed. So my polar bear, sadly enough, goes down. So I think I'm gonna send out my whatchamacallit, Zekrom out next. So it's time to meet the other dragon. And Kyurem, what do you think about Zekrom being Uber and you being UU? Or have you already moved up to BL? But I don't care. But you still pretty much sucks. What do you think about that? Aww, yeah, it's a really sad sight to see you down in the lower tiers. But you know, Kyurem, you pretty much suck. That's the cold fact, and you'll just have to deal with it. Cause yeah. Bad typing, not really, bad typing combined with, bad typing combined with, bad move pool, and, yeah, that doesn't really give you any chance to be in the higher tiers, unfortunately. Weakness to Stealth Rocks, and, that's bad news bears, and they're just almost catch him. Almost caught him. I think that was Pokeball number 7. So we have a bit more to go here, but I think I'm gonna be able to catch him pretty soon. Let's see, and throw more Pokeballs. It's time for a Great Ball again. This is how I usually roll, like I explored, like I explained in the previous episode. I usually go with a Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and then I of course try to go with some random balls if I have them. And somebody's gonna make a really hilarious joke about me talking about balls, but you know, I've already gotten used to it. And some people said, you know, you should use a quick ball, but I don't have any quick balls. I do have timer balls, but you know, it's not really time for timer balls yet. Haha. See what I did there. But there I just lost my Zekrom, and I lost all hope, so it's time to send out Daikenki this time. Try to throw an Ultra Ball, but again, the mofo knocks out of there. And he still keeps on using Imprison. I think that move like makes you unable to use the same moves that Kyurem has currently. But the thing is, I don't really have any moves, the same moves that Kyurem has, so it doesn't really even affect me. But he's gonna go with the Glaciate, and that doesn't really do too much. Does get my speed lowered, but I'm just gonna keep on throwing balls, so it doesn't even matter at this point anymore. But although I think he's gonna be able to one-hit KO me with the Dragon Balls from this range, if he chooses to do so. But it's Great Ball time again. But yeah, he knocks out there right off the bat. But he gets the Parahax, which is cool. And I think I'm gonna go with the Ultra Ball again, and let's see what happens this time. 1, 2, 3... Yes! That was actually, even though this was a post-commentary, that was actually, gotta say, again, much easier than I thought. Didn't really take too long, and I was really hoping that this might be like a half an hour video, but I'm not sure how high the catch rate of Kyurem is. Maybe it isn't really that high. Somebody can leave a comment below. But I think I'm gonna be catching some legendaries, more legendaries in the future. And let's look at his Pokédex entry. Kyurem, boundary Pokemon. It can produce ultra cold air. Its body is frozen. Ooh. So that's the Pokédex entry of this naked chicken Kyurem boundary Pokemon. Pretty interesting. And I'm actually going to give him a nickname. And his nickname is going to be, instead of Kyurem, I'm gonna call him Kyurem. Cause that's how I like my Kyurem. Cause that's what I always call him. And people seem to like it, I guess, so it's a proper name, and I just keep on failing there with my nicknaming. But yeah, I guess that will be all for today's episode. So there goes Kyurem, and that was actually a pretty easy capture. So again, if you guys got some ideas, you know, you can... Okay, this guy interrupted me. Okay, it's a Golbat. You know, this kind of reminds me of those really lovely caves from Generation 1, when there were always Zubats and then later Golbats in the caves. Luckily there was nothing no more, and the blizzard has stopped from the from this area here, because before we got to this cave there was only a blizzard going on and nothing but snow. That was actually pretty cool. And now the people of that Lacunosa town, they can rest in peace once again. They don't have to worry about the monster and the big hole. Yeah, that sounds like hentai, but you know, they don't have to worry about the big Kyurem monster anymore. So, again, I saved the day, and yeah, like I was gonna say earlier, you guys can leave some comments. What would you like me to do in the next episode, since we captured Kyurem quite easily. And many people said that I should save the Pokemon League for the last, and I also think that would be a good idea. So I might go to the freaking Royal Unova boat thing, or maybe do some exploring at the underwater ruins in the Andela town, and maybe even capture more legendary pokes, because I would really like to do a really frustrating live commentary of me capturing for some random poke for like half an hour. That might be fun for like a one-time thing. So I might do some capturing or stuff like that. So you guys can leave some comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this pretty random post commentary. Sorry about that, but you know, it was just a mistake on my part, and next time it will be live again. And you guys can leave some comments. So until next time, Spade is out. Peace.